Hi, I am Katya Hunter on katyahunter.com. So how do you structure when you don't like structure but you need structure? So us creatives and multi-passionates are not exactly famous for being highly organized and structured. We have usually many ideas and many projects all over the shop. So how do you make sure that you still move forward in an organized way and actually reach your dreams and your goals when you are someone who resists structure? So why is it that we resist the structure so much when we need it? Clearly, I have two reasons. One reason is that your plan or your structure is simply not good enough. It is not personalized, it's not well thought out, it's not detailed enough. And the second reason is fear. So you might be afraid of doing the work. You might be putting on too much pressure on yourself. You might be afraid of not being good enough, of being seen. You might be afraid of success and what that means to your life. Maybe you open yourself up to criticism. And I completely and totally understand these two reasons. Here's the thing though, the only one that you're resisting structure is stopping and hurting is yourself. So how to create structure when you don't like structure but you need it? You create a detailed and flexible plan, and this is a plan that is based on a method of small steps. It is based on self-compassion. It is a plan that is creative in its design. It is a plan that is personalized in the sense that it blends beautifully in with your life and your personality. So I have a 4-step method for you. It's like this is a framework that will reverse engineer your top goal into small goals, and then after doing that, then it's the fun part of you personalize it so it fits into your life. So step number 1 is you take your one top goal. You can do this with any goals, but take one goal and you break it into 12 sub goals. Brainstorm 12 sub goals under your one goal, and then you prioritize these sub goals into number 1 is the most important, and number 2, and so on. Step 2, you take the first 2 sub goals and you put the remaining 10 to the side for now. And I'll tell you what you rinse and repeat. What you do with those 10 later. But you take the top 2 priorities of your 12 sub goals, and then you break those 2 goals into 8 goals. So now you have 8 weeks worth of goals. And then step 3, you take your eight smaller sub goals, those 8 goals, and you plot them into a week. So you have 2 months now worth of plan of goals. Yeah. So in step 4, you take each week and you break that goal that you have for the 1 week into daily goals. And this is where, that's the framework. Okay, let's just say that's the framework. So it's 4 steps. So you start with 1 goal, break them into 12 months, and then you take the top 2 and you break them into 8 weeks, and then you break those 8 weeks into daily goals, sort of thing. But here's the fun bit, and the actually most important bit. Once you've done this, that's the hard work, if you like, that's the groundwork, then you personalize it. So if your weekly goal, say your next week or whatever, whenever you start working on this, say you have a lot going on, and you can foresee that you can work on your goal 2 days. You've got half an hour on Wednesday, you might have an hour Saturday morning, whatever the case might be. Then you break that weekly goal into 2, and you plug those 2 days into your calendar, and it's non-negotiable, just like as if you were going to the doctor or dentist, or you had a coffee date or whatever. You're just gone for those couple of hours or whatever it might take. And the same thing, and then you can say, okay, the week after I actually haven't got as much on, I can work four days on my goal that week. So you break that week's goal into 4, and so on. And this is how you personally, this is how you structure it. It's very, very important that you break it down into really small steps. And again, if what I'm saying here doesn't make sense to you and you need longer or you need shorter, that's what you do. You break the rules. You make this structure or plan into something that will fit into your life. So if this is a little bit confusing to you, I have on catchyhunter.com, I have a workbook for you to download where you get worksheets that will take you through this process, and it'll also actually give you goal clarity. If you're not sure about your goal, this is an all-in-one workbook. Creative clarity, and you also get the secret to creating consistently. So definitely go over to catchyhunter.com, sign up for my newsletter, and download this free workbook. It is awesome, and it will help you get structured and sort this out if it's a little bit confusing. So I hope it's helpful. Definitely go check this out and definitely try this structure, because we want you to move forward with your goal and reach your dreams. That's what we're here for. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time.